Hey everybody, it's Party Elite. Welcome you back to another episode of our Total War Warhammer 2 Let's Play in the Hunter and the Beast DLC, playing as the Hunter, Markus Wulfhart himself. We are currently under threat of the Children of the Old Ones as they are going to make their way towards Flaxland. We've discussed a few different ways that we might want to tackle this situation, but before we get into that and before we kick off the action, I'd just like to go over some of the name suggestions that were provided in the comments over the last couple of episodes. Now, if you're not interested in these names and the backstories, there will be a timestamp in the description down below so you can skip on by, but if you are interested, well then let's go ahead and begin with New Stirland up over here. So, I like this because it's a bit of a... And there have been a couple suggestions that imply our connection to the old world, and this is the first one that's been implemented. We have a couple more that I'd like to implement as we go up, over here in this general area. But let's hear what's going on in the old world right now. Bells toll out in the Grand County of Stirland as a clerk for one of Wulfhart's favorite patrons reads the manuscript. Spectre what? Spectre Duma? Are you pulling my leg? No, that will not do. That kind of name won't inspire our people or the council. We can't have a settlement captured in our name called Spectre Doomer. Even by our standards, that's too on the nose. Perhaps we can manage something more subtle, yet graceful, yes? Summon my scribe. I have a letter to send to Lustria. So this name suggestion actually came with a couple of options, and I went with New Stirland because I feel like it's extra on the nose. So is this nobleman just complaining about Spectre Doomer being on the nose and then just going extra on the nose, being like, no, just call it New Stirland instead. That's super subtle, right? Love it. Thank you for the suggestion. And then over here, Ubel, our witch hunter, has been renamed as well. He is now Gottfried Klargeist. And let's take a look at an extract from the Expedition Journal of Imperial Witch Hunter Gottfried Klargeist. I arrived in the New World just 3 days ago at a port called Wulfhart's Landing. My original intention was to join up with the Huntsmarshal's expedition and aid them in their efforts to secure the colonies and elucidate the ominous attacks on settlers. However, I have since been informed that the Huntsmarshal is currently on site as an invasion of Greenskins has tied up his forces. As much as I would prefer to head out and meet up with Wulfhart and his troops, I cannot help but notice that the people in this province are in dire need of my help. It is no secret that the port has been attacked by the foul undead in the past, and although the defense of Wulfhart's Landing has been successful and the vampiric pirates have been repelled, it seems that they have left a mark on this place and the locals. The people are frightened and irritable and willing to interpret any mishap as an ill omen for the expedition. If they are provoked any further, I fear for the success of Wulfhart's expedition, for he might find them turned against him. I shall return their faith and courage and purge whoever engages with the dark forces in the south. Once the Huntsmarshal returns, I will inform him of corrupting influence and the dangers of being so close to a realm that appears to be ruled by the undead. From what I have heard, he is a wise man and will surely understand the importance and urgency of leading a campaign against the Vampire Coast and rid it from these revenants and the dark witchcraft that drive them. I love it. I love how it ties into our backstory war with the Drowned, the fact that corruption is spreading. It's a nice interpretation of corruption as well. Thank you very much for that. I like that backstory a lot, so thanks for that one. And then we've got a couple of units as well with some shorter backstories, so let's go over those really quickly over here. We've got, first off,
Unflinching,
the Butchers of the Drakewald. Having hunted beastmen in the forests of Middenland, these hunters grew bored fighting the same enemy time after time. They set off to Lustria to finally find something that can sate their boredom and bloodlust. Love it. Nice and simple. And now we have all of our huntsmen have been named: the Eye of Todbringer, the Arrow of Lorelorn, and the Butchers of the Drakewald. Then we have, over here, the Bloody First. And the story here, I like the story as well because I like all the stories. Oh, sorry, I feel like I'm picking favorites. I'm not. Sometimes they hit a nice note, and this one is basically, well, you'll see. These men were among the first to set foot on Lustria with Wulfhart. In fact, they used to wield swords and spears back then, but when their numbers melted in the lush jungles, the remaining men branded together in a new corps. They buried their old weapons among their fallen comrades and chose a new, more personal fighting style in the form of close quarters pistol fire. So I like how it's sort of like it's an old unit that has been upgraded is the story there, and they're the Bloody First, so that it kind of stood out in that way because I think it's the first time I've seen something like that. Then we've got over here the Whiskers of Wulfhart. The brave, battle-hardened men of the Free Company mercenaries have proven their valiance time and time again in the name of the Empire. Their courageous performance in the defense of the newly acquired Temple of Sigmar earned them the respect of their huntsmaster, standing resolute on his path to glory. I love the references to his beards as well. It's just constant. And then over here, we've got the Marienburg Mercenaries. The suggestion was Marienburg Mercenary Knights, but that didn't fit, so I hope you don't mind the rename here. And this is their backstory. So, our brotherhood's history is that of valor and sworn duty for those who give us coin. In this history, we have slain many a foe. The beasts of Drakewald, the greenskins of the wasteland, the damned of Sylvania, even the oh-so-noble knights of Bretonnia have tasted our lances, and now we are here in Lustria, at the behest of the Emperor, as well as his coin. Lizard-like creatures are the first foes for us to face under the command of this Hunts Marshal. Within a few seasons, we have seen more foes than we ever expected, ranging from all too familiar greenskins to those strange and abominable hulks from the depths of the sea. The men of this expedition were not wrong. This land is cursed. But the Imperial gold is good, and so we fight. For now. Ah, love it. Just love how money hungry these mercs are. Beautiful. All right, so that's all the names out of the way. Hope you guys don't mind me taking a minute out to do that. I appreciate the name suggestions. It just brings a new... I think it just gives extra life to the campaigns and gets me very, very attached to these units, and that's risky sometimes. On the topic of risky, this is a risky episode. We are going to be trying a couple of things. Now, in the comments, there was a split of, I wouldn't call it a vote, of opinion. There we go. Some of you thought that we should pull Wulfhart back, get to Flaxland, defend it against the Children of the Old Ones, and then turn back around and go up north. Many of you, I think most of you, thought that we should raise another army. And again, I was kind of waffling between the two last session, but I was definitely leaning towards raising a new army at Flaxland. Because what we can do is we can raise an army. We can go ahead and recruit a huntsman general, or we could get a general of the Empire. Excuse me, hello. I'd like you to actually update the stats, please. Oh, right. Keep forgetting it's not this one is not hover based. This one is click based. We get an Arc Lector. We get the General of the Empire. There's a couple of options. We might go with the Huntsman General, just so we have another anti-large person in charge. Either way, that's something to consider. So we could get a Huntsman General. We could recruit into that army quite a few. Well, I thought we had some Imperial supplies left. Let me refresh my memory over here. Yeah, we have the War Wagon with the mortars, right? We could get a couple of those. Both of them into one army. We could also recruit some Regiments of Renown. We've got a couple of those available. Now, these guys will get pretty expensive pretty quickly, so it'll take me a turn to get them. But we can get them. And then we can also get our Witch Hunter into that army as well. And then Flaxland, of course, has its own garrison, too. Part of me is tempted to see if the garrison can hold its own, but another part of me doesn't. Well, let's just put it this way. I've got steel and gunpowder, okay? So I think we will raise a second army. It doesn't have to be a big army because we've got a garrison, but it needs to be an army. We get it in here. We integrate Gottfried Klargeist as well, and we should be able to hold these guys back. On top of that, it was also mentioned in the comments. I hadn't noticed it, but I guess I would have once I tried to hit end turn, but Flaxland is also very close to having a rebellion. And we might as well tax them, because it's going to happen either way. Wulfhart's Landing, there's some time here yet. And it looks like corruption is on the drop, so that's good and helpful. But yeah, so we'll need an army to eliminate that rebellion as well, and that way we can maintain our momentum up over here, keep pushing up towards the High Sentinel and the Monument of the Moon, because we might as well do that when hostility is already capped out, because that way we're just taking advantage of the situation. I do believe the New World colonies will keep these guys busy, but I need to take advantage of that opportunity and get aggressive over here. I feel like if we pull down to the High Sentinel, though, these guys will both come down. So what I might want to do instead is push up, part way and get into ambush stance and hope that they don't spot me and they stay up there and fight New World colonies. I don't know. We'll see what happens up there. But for now, let's recruit this new army, shall we? I want to mention as well, as I am doing this, that if you've been enjoying this series and you'd like to see it continue, make sure you let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. It does make a very big difference in how I approach content on the channel. It changes how often I release episodes. It changes what kind of stuff I focus on. So yeah, if you're enjoying and you'd like to see it continue, leave those likes and comments, please. It helps a lot. Helps a lot. And I should mention, I don't mention this very often, but if you're really enjoying the content on the channel, I do have a Patreon as well. Link is in the description down below and under the eye at the top right corner of the screen. Sorry, I always feel awkward mentioning my Patreon. Let's go with the... Oh, I don't know. Neither of these Huntsman Generals feel perfect. Tough, maybe. Better melee defense, better armor, more survivability. Expensive as hell. Yeah, let's go with Hans Gladscheis. Oh, his last name might get me demonetized if I mispronounce it. Let's go with him. And the reason why I'm thinking of doing that, I mean, these guys are cheaper. Better option for a quick defensive recruitment, perhaps. This army has Pterodon riders. It doesn't have that many large units. Just got the 3 units of Pterodon riders, which is why I'm kind of like, do I need a Huntsman General? Got the name there. It'd be nice, because then we could level them up a little bit, and when we disband them, when we want to bring them back, we'll have someone that we want to use. It's also thematic. That's the other thing. And I like themes. Let's go with Kant here. Not even gonna attempt that. YouTube demonetizing me. Let's go ahead and recruit you. Yep. Expensive. And we're gonna go ahead and raise. Sure. Oh, we can only get the one thing. Well, let's go ahead with Sigmar's Sons. Wow, we're not making much money. These guys are free. They just cost upkeep. So we can recruit them afterwards. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll recruit them afterwards, because they appear right away, so we don't want to spend the upkeep for this turn. We'd rather save up a little bit and recruit something else next turn. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is not good. A lot more expensive than I was expecting. Sure, let's go with Sigmar's Sons, because they're quite capable. And those 2 war wagons, I suppose. Feels weird disbanding a regiment of renown like that, which is why I'm wondering if I would rather just get a regular... I can get 2 spearmen, as opposed to just 1 unit of Sigmar's Sons. Seems like the right call. Oh boy, yeah. Let's go with that, and then we'll get these 2 the turn after. So we're spending the least amount of time in a deficit. Dear Lord, that's a lot more expensive than I was expecting. Let's go ahead and get you leveled up. Bonus versus large for spearmen and halberdiers. Experienced hunter. Range buff for huntsmen and archers. We don't really have that. I could get this. Given our current circumstances, I could get this. Start with that. And let's go with... I figure out exactly how we want to spec this guy, because normally I'd go down over here, obviously, with the blue line, but given our circumstances, let's go with that. Make him as useful as possible. Our Witch Hunter will obviously come back in there as well. We're going to make no money for a little while, but it's okay. We might sack and loot and occupy the High Sentinel over here. We'll be fine. Let's go ahead and move you up and get you into ambush stance. So again, we need 25 for ambush. Just want to refresh my memory, make sure I don't make a mistake. I believe it's 25%. So we can go up to, say, here. I don't want to take a risk with 28%. That's too close. 34%. Let's go up to here.
Markus Wulfhart.
Ambush. Hopefully we won't get noticed. The High Sentinel can make us a pretty penny, hopefully. And we can use that to supplement our recruitment and whatnot. Oh, dear. Didn't realize how expensive it was going to be. That's the turn, though, I think. Go ahead and skip that rebellion notice, and yeah, hit that end turn button, and hope for the best. Right? Right. Man, this is a little nerve-wracking. There's a rebellion, of course. It's Lizardmen as well. So I guess I'm glad, because that could easily have some large units, so I'm glad I got some anti-large in this army. And again, we've got walls and stuff as well, so there is that. This Skull Reef is also tempting to, like, get a quick cash injection, but I want to see if we can't make progress over here, because, again, hostility is maxed out, so now is the time to strike. No! No! Are you kidding me? They did nothing for so long, and now? You want peace? No, you're not getting peace. After doing nothing for so long. Well, hey, at least they have left themselves exposed here. God damn it, I had a plan for that settlement and everything. It was going to be the settlement that I used Halara to scout, and I was going to name it after her, because many of you were suggesting we name a settlement after her. And now these goddamn fools of the New World colonies have taken it. Fair enough. It's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Over here, though, we might see the end of the world. Let's go ahead and get you up in there. Because, I mean, yeah, there's no point blocking the army. They're going to strike next turn, whether we like it or not. Let's go ahead and dive on in here. Okay, there we go. Army is bigger now. Let's go ahead and strike over here first, just to see what kind of money we end up with. Let's go. I can probably, yeah, we can auto-resolve this. No need to fight this one. I just realized also, we didn't get a name suggestion for the steam tank, unless I missed it. Which is surprising. I expected immediate name suggestions for this baby. So let's try and get one. Let's auto-resolve this. No need to fight this one. So much in our favor. So very much in our favor. So auto-resolve that. Yep. I always get nervous, because you never know when the AI, the auto-resolve will decide to just eliminate a unit. We did well there, though. Lost only 300 and something. Ah, goddamn.
Spoils for the Empire.
A lot more money. But I think we'll stick with loot and occupy. Only because I don't want to lose the momentum. Loot and occupy.
I am the Hunt's Marshal.
Good stuff. Our replenishment. It'll be like a turn. They might come back down to protect the Monument of the Moon. But we'll try and like bait them out or something with an ambush or something. Okay, over here, let's level you up. Let's go ahead and get you, what, telescopic aim? Those sundering attacks are quite helpful. Sleight of hand is also quite helpful. Maybe we'll go with that. Irregular elite. You know what? Let's go with irregular elite, because it'll save us a little bit of money, while also, of course, helping our huntsmen and whatnot. Let's go with that. And, yeah, we'll pass the savings on to the defense of Flaxland. Let's go ahead and recruit. Sterling's Revenge, I've had recommended multiple times. I was tempted to get Sterling's Revenge into this army, because the Free Company Militia, they're doing quite well, but I think we'll get them in here. In fact, we can get all three of these units, so we might as well. There we go. Yikes. We will go bankrupt.
Unflinching.
The turn after. I'm wondering if I want at least one of the mortars. At least one. There. That's fine. Cool. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Again, we're going to disband that army soon enough, and then maybe the Monument of the Moon will be sacking or looting. We'll see. It's just that I didn't want to lose the momentum over here, the opportunity to take the High Sentinel, and of course we did a name suggestion for the High Sentinel as well. Not going to repair you right now. Thankfully, you have you know, a step of the walls, so it'll be less work up there eventually. But for now, skip all this. Damage building is fine. Where is 2 turns until Roderick's available? Goddamn. What a waste. What a waste. What a waste. Okay, let's see what they do here. It's gonna be a tough fight. And I'm very nervous. I'm uber clenched. Because it could all go sideways. Now, it's not the end of the world. If they take Flaxland, we can always pull back and bring Marcus back and bring it back, take it back, blah, 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 blah. That's fine. But it doesn't feel as good as, you know, holding our ground. Oh, I thought they declared war on me. I am really annoyed at the New World colonies. Oh, you fool. Oh, you absolute fool. That shouldn't be a problem for us, unless they've got something up their sleeve. Right, here come the children of the old ones. Excuse me. What are you doing?
Huntsman General.
Oh dear, no. Don't be clever. Don't try to be clever here. That's a problem. Well, this shouldn't be a problem, though. Monument of the Moon should fall pretty easily. Can you guys please focus there? That I can take this and not have to worry about that army taking us out. Oh no, where are you going? Where are you going? If you're going to the Temple of Sigmar, I need to beat you to it. I'm not going to I mean, I could sally forth, actually. I could sally forth with the army of Flaxland behind me. The garrison of Flaxland behind me.
The nation calls.
Before they get too far away, and then we won't have that garrison with us. Oh, wow. I think I might need to do that. Oh, God. I don't want to do that. You know what? We'll be fine if we need to. Let's go ahead and deal with this first. What am I saying? I don't want to do that. I do want to do that. Monument of the Moon. What's your garrison looking like? Nothing too crazy over here. And this army, nothing too crazy either. So this shouldn't be a problem. Let's go ahead and level you up first. Yorick Grim. Let's give you a requisition. Ooh, no, it might not be a bad idea. Or perhaps triangulation for that extra damage. It's triangulation it shall be. And Marcus, let's bring the expedition to the Monument of the Moon. Oh wow. Add some extra oomph to this strike, why not? Auto-resolve that. Many of you have been... Man. Swear to God. I was gonna say, many of you have been saying more and more that I should auto-resolve these super simple battles, it just makes sense, so... Here we are. Oh man. Like double the money, but also reducing the quality of the settlement. That's my problem with sacking and then Ludnakbe. Sorry, I'm waffling. Okay, you're done. You're done. Silver bullets have been unlocked. White wolves have been unlocked. Good stuff. We'll need a couple of turns to replenish over here. Good. What do you have left? You can't have any settlements left. Correct, you do not. You are a horde now. Fair enough. You can sustain yourself that way. Let's go ahead and level up Wulfhart. I really hope I don't regret not having sacked these cities. Knowing my luck, I probably will. Telescopic aim sounds like a good idea. Oh, Grand Hunts Marshal. No, that can wait. That can wait. Let's go ahead and get telescopic aim. And then we'll get sleight of hand, I think. Alright, feeling pretty good over here. Kalara, let's go ahead and get you... Eye of Chronos. Really use her as a support individual. Or level her up for melee. Many of you have said as well that she can be a pretty good melee beast. And I agree. So I'm wondering if we go down that path before this. Let's start with the Eye of Chronos. Get that help to missile damage, and then we'll go down Sword Player and that path up there. Cool, so that went rather well. Really annoyed at the floating pyramid situation, but hey, it is what it is, you know. You can't win them all. And over here, I guess we'll sally forth and take on... and take this on. I'm trying to figure out my chances here. We'll have to wait for the reinforcements to arrive, of course. But we cannot let them pass towards the Temple of Sigmar, because the Temple of Sigmar will fall. It will fall. Does not have a garrison. We'd have to get... Well, Marcus is able to come back here in maybe 2 turns. That is an option. But I'd rather not pull him down south because we've got this army up over here. That's the thing. So hey, you know what? We're going to sally forth, and even if we all die over here, we will have died a good death, we will have fought a good fight, and we will wait for Marcus to come down and help finish off the Children of the Old Ones.
Here they are!
Right down the middle there. Again, these guys are all unbreakable, which is the worst part of it. Which is the worst part of it. You know what I should have done?
Not engage! Not here!
Fall back.
Huntsman General!
Okay, we can still go out there. Whew, didn't waste it. There. I was thinking it, but then I forgot to execute it. Glad we could do it, though, because we got that extra money from the sack there. So let's go ahead and dive on in, and then we can disband this army. Maybe after we take care of this rebellion, we can disband that army. So maybe after this situation is cleared up, we might actually get Marcus to the Skull Reef to get that cash injection, so to speak. But yeah, let's dive on in. And now, we can fight this. It's slightly in our favor. I just gotta keep my head in the game.
Your death shall be a warning.
Okay, here we go. To the battlefield. Alright, the garrison marches beyond the walls of Flaxland to defend against these lizard beasts. I'm very curious about how we want to approach this. So again, we do have the artillery, of course. We are able to get some damage going from the get-go, though I don't know if I want to, because they'll close their gaps pretty quickly. What do I want to focus on with range? What do I want to focus on with my artillery, right? We should probably shut down those red-crested skinks nice and early, like our... Okay, so reinforcements are coming from back there, so we should definitely deploy at the back. Not going to take any silly risks over here. We want to have a full line form up before we engage. So let's go ahead and get something like this going on for now. Oh, sorry. Like that. Alright, reinforcements will arrive and they can join the line. Yep. Go ahead and get you lot grouped up back over here. We've got a lot of crossbows coming through, so they'll join us back over here. That'll be good and helpful. And our spears that are joining us will help block this off. Huntsman General, let's get you up over here. Let's go ahead and get Gottfried Klargeist over here. Or up over here. Spread their support a little bit, right? Let's get our artillery back over here, maybe? Or do we get it off to the side? What I'd like to do with the artillery is eventually push it off to the sides and get the long-range, you know, shots at the right angles, basically. So let's go ahead and split you guys up, actually. Well,
Our weapons are yours.
we can start up close, get a couple of shots in, and then move out of the way. I'm concerned about mismanaging the situation. I'm worried about those flyers, actually, so let's stay back over here. Stay over here, we'll fire away, get a couple shots in, and then maybe pull back, or we can just stay back over here, go sort of a traditional route to start with, stay back over here, and then when the opportunity presents itself, we can flank around and get shots in from the sides and rears and whatnot. That seems like the right call to me. That seems like the right call to me. So they'll have to come a fair bit closer before we can fire at them. Unfortunately, they'll be able to hide in the trees for a big part of our range. That's definitely where we want to deploy, because that's where our reinforcements are coming from. Okay. Okay. Well, actually, let's keep you in skirmish. Get you like that. Get you like that. Alright, I think we're good to go. Let's begin. Here goes nothing. Oh, here goes everything. Come on. March. For the Emperor. There we go. Spears up over here. These spears up over here. Get you two up over here, perhaps. Keep you over here. There we go. There we go. Swords have arrived as well. I like seeing how the reinforcements arrive, in fact. These swords up over there. Okay. Our knights have arrived. Crossbows have arrived. I believe we had more crossbows, if I'm not mistaken. I might be mistaken. Okay, well, hey, it's okay. Going up with the rest of our range capabilities. Form you up like so. Hurry it up. They are coming towards us. Swords are getting up there. Keeping my spears and swords a second line in reserve. I don't know if that's the best call. Might want to spread them out a little bit further. I can do that kind of a thing. These guys over. Oh. Firing away. Over here. Getting the canopies over there. Let's go ahead and fire over here, please. Or even at the skink cohort with javelins. Just the first volley, so we don't have to move too much. Come on now. Fire away. Good stuff. Come on. Give me some good hits. Wow, they all missed. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, good, good, good. Need more of that. Plug that gap. These knights out to the side here. You out to this side over here. A bit of damage, hopefully, over there. Oh my god. Not really. We're able to fire soon. Okay, you're fine firing over there. Fire over here. Let's go. Try and whittle these troops down as quickly as possible. Get you firing up over here. Oh, take a chase over here. Loop around, loop around. We're doing over here, doing okay. Fire up over here, please. Pull you back, loop around. Artillery, fire back over here, please. How are we doing? Paradon Riders are causing us some trouble. Not doing terribly, though. That up there. Get you out over here. Let's go.
Weapons at the ready.
Fire up there. Oh, you guys are coming through.
Formation march. Sir,
Pull you back. Let's get out of there.
the ground.
Push you in. Holding the line okay.
Does the target.
You're fine over here. You should actually turn around and fire up there. Our knights are not doing very well. There we go. Scaring these guys off. Yes.
Crossbows ready, gentlemen.
Firing up there. Let's go. Let's get you firing up there as well. Scare those guys off. Get you firing back over here. Let's go. Come on. Dive in there. Firing up there. Get you charging over here. Alright, these guys are all unbreakable. I gotta remember that. That's the worst part of it. Get you over here. Out of there. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Formation march.
How are we doing over here? These guys are dropping. These guys are dropping. Artillery is firing still.
Finding range, sir.
Pull you up there.
Now. Swordsman for the Emperor.
Firing up there, maybe. Try and break those guys. Doing okay over here. Pull you back a little bit. Again, we're just going to disband everything anyway, so I'm not too worried about numbers, really. Because we can't afford to keep this army alive, to be honest. We need to keep it alive for a little bit for the rebellion that's going to attack us, but apart from that, nothing. Artillery fire where? You're still firing up there? Oh, that's the best place to shoot. Decently clumped up, but I'd like to maybe get you guys out to the flanks. Go over to here. Firing back over here. If we can come in from the side and get some nice angled shots, we might get some more work done. Come on, push through, push through. Ignore your skirmish orders. Go. You guys should fire over here. Let's get you charging down over here. Okay, through we go. These guys are fine. Oof, not so fine. Fire over here. We're fine over there. Get you firing up there. Okay, good stuff. How are we doing over here? Not too well. Let's turn around, fire up there. Let's go. Back over here. Trying to drop over here. Come on. Get some work done. Okay, we're firing up over there. Good stuff. Stopped really paying attention properly, I suppose. Okay, good. We're firing up there. Let's go ahead and hold these guys in place. Let's get you guys back over here for some charges, perhaps. Looks like we're dropping these birds finally. Yeah, doing some good work over there. The range units being obstructed for so long definitely cost me. Go ahead and charge in there. Finish those units off, please. In we go. Come on, surely they don't have the numbers. Surely we can trample them. Keep you pushing through. Keep you coming back. Yep. Doing okay. Go ahead and pop the shot over here. Focus down on their commander, please. Surprised he's lived for so long. Let's pull you back over here. Oh no. Get you out of there. Go in there. How are we doing? We're doing okay. That's a risky place to shoot. I'm gonna find good targets for our artillery. Come on. Need to get the hell out of there. Pull back. Back. Our witch hunter buddy's coming through. We should just fire from a safe distance. Doing okay over there. The fact that they're unbreakable hurts us so much. Turn you around, fire this way, fire at literally anything. Sigmar's Sons is barely holding on. Pushing over here. Pushing over here. Let's go. Turn you around. Get you out of there. Let's go, get out of here. Get out of here. Charging over here, slow him down. Go, man, go, get out of there. Don't die, don't die. Oh, well. Is he flee or is he dead? We might have lost our witch hunter there, man. I threw him into melee like a fool. That was my bad. That was my bad. I was trying to rescue my ranged units for some reason and decided to sacrifice. Sacrifice a good man there. And these skink chiefs are no joke. What am I doing over here? Pull you back around. Get you up over here. You guys back over here. I definitely started resting on my laurels too soon. That's what happened here for sure. I just kind of went, oh yeah, we've got this. And we do, we've got this. But
Understood.
I let things slip away from me.
Taking aim.
Overconfidence that I'm now paying for.
The Empire endures.
Fire down here.
Sigma guides us.
Get you firing down here as well. Go all the way over here. Get a charge in there.
Prepare for combat.
Alright, well, oof. Not the cleanest. Not the cleanest battle. Definitely lost someone I didn't want to lose. And I'm very upset about that. This is why I hesitate to name things, name units just before we go into a major battle. God damn it. I mean, he was instrumental in this success. It said he fled, but he's definitely dead, right? Where'd he die? Man is definitely dead. Somewhere. We'll find his body. We'll bury him. We'll give him a proper burial. These guys are almost dead. Just 3 of them left. I hate that these armies are unbreakable. Goddamn. Like, come on, we've won this. It's over. It's over. Surrender. Drop your flags. Give up. Oh, are you serious? Got some skink cohorts up here, too?
Loaded, sir. For the Emperor.
Make him pay. Make him pay. Come on. Drop them all. There we go. Good bit of damage being done over here. They're not going to last very long. Oh my god, look at that damage. But again, unbreakable. Gotta eliminate them. Gotta eliminate them all. I hope there aren't any other skirmishers just hiding somewhere. Because again, I was technically the attacker, so I gotta finish this before 50 minutes runs up. Come on. There's like 10 of you. Less than 10 of you left. It's almost over. Well, folks, that was certainly not my best showing. I took too many risks with our good witch hunter. And I think we lost Gottfried there. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Not grayed out like he should be. Am I missing a trick here? Either way, we lost a fair number, but we eliminated the Children of the Old Ones. We held our ground. We did well enough. Hopefully the garrison's okay. The artillery did quite well. But we need to sit tight now and replenish. Yeah, there we go. Gottfried, you were a good man with good intentions. But alas, you did not last.
Today.
Did not last. Children of the Old Ones have been destroyed. And... God damn, I'm so angry right now at myself. Back into Flaxland we go. Let's hold on. I don't think... Oh, you know what? We can sally forth and bring the garrison with us, but... I think I'd rather wait for the garrison to strengthen up a little bit. A lot of these units are pretty badly hurt. And I need them to be able to hold the line. Yeah, yikes. We didn't do too hot there. We didn't do too hot, but it's okay. You know what? We did hot enough. That's what matters. We did hot enough. We held them back. We didn't lose our momentum up over here. Exactly. The expedition is eager. We will continue. We will get vengeance for Gottfried Klargeist. And we might actually also want to recruit a replacement. Maybe his son. Maybe his apprentice. I don't know. Someone. But I'm thinking it's a good idea. Actually, in fact, Gunther Alderridge might be a good idea. He's regal. He'll cost a fair bit of money, but he'll be worth it because the public order bumps, right? That's what I'm thinking about. Reducing corruption and increasing public order is what I'm thinking about. We're okay for now, and I'm trying to figure out where else I might want to spend the money instead. I might want to spend the money on recruiting, actually. Make this a slightly stronger army. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Yes, it's temporary, but I don't want to lose Flaxland to Tokay over here. That would not be okay. Alright, yeah. Next turn, we'll end up with 1,000. Hopefully these guys will attack. If they don't, then we might just sally forth and attack ourselves. Don't know about that entirely, but maybe. Or up over here, of course, we'll see what happens, and then Markus can come down and deal with this. Because Markus has to come down anyway. I think our next war is going to be against the Vampire Coast Mutineers. That'll unlock our next hunter, and it'll get us some good territory, and it will, of course, push back the vampiric corruption. Now, perhaps Gottfried's advice will reach Wulfhart even in death. Man. Very disappointed. Ah, that's the problem. Oh no, are you kidding me? Heshwatl and Slanhua Pek have confederated. That is not good. That is not good. That is an immediate war on two fronts when that war happens. When, not if. Oh lord, that is not good. This game just doesn't quit. Are you serious? The New World colonies and the Blue Vipers have negotiated peace. Come on, guys. Come on. Maybe I can negotiate peace as well. We've driven them from the lands. We don't need to fight any further. Roderick is back. Beautiful. In fact, where are you? Of course, you're all the way back over here. I was hoping I could get back to this army before we get attacked here. Not even sure what's in this army. What do we do over here? Like, okay, let's see.
The chopper is in my hand, so I can smack you when you say something I don't like.
I don't know, man. I'm about to make you my underling. Let's put it that way. Alright, what do I want to do here? Destroy them once and for all? We're almost a full stack. We have a slot available for Roderick when he eventually rejoins us.
Markus Wulfhart.
Feeling fairly confident. We've got the steam tank. A fair bit of cavalry over here, which scares me always. Lots of Savage Orc Biggins specifically, which scares me as well.
Markus Wulfhart.
At least it doesn't have to be an auto-resolve. My worry is, I guess, these spears that are low on health. Be able to hold the line. Fair bit of anti-large. I could get peace, but then they could come back.
Do your worst.
Oh. That's really in our favor, and I'm trying to figure out if I want to fight this or not. Yeah, sure, let's auto-resolve it. We do stand the risk of perhaps losing some spearmen, but they are unnamed units, and I'm still mourning Gottfried, so losing a lowly spearman with shield unit isn't gonna upset me all that much. Let's auto-resolve that. Sure, why not both? And why not the Marienburg mercenaries as well? I'm a fool. I shouldn't have. I'm a fool. Paying the ultimate price. I should have fought that fight. God damn, I should have fought that fight. Well, it's alright. It's not the end of the world. You can't win them all, right? Sometimes you suffer losses on your path to glory. Let's go ahead and rush you down, man. Let's get you all the way down to where? I'm thinking we can join forces to crush this rebellion over here. We can get down here quickly enough. 2 turns it'll take if we just march. I'm thinking if we get to Wulfhart's Landing this turn, replenish a little bit faster, recruit some units rather than rush down. Have to globally recruit Free Company Militia. Don't necessarily want to do that. I can recruit next turn as well, because Flaxland is where we have, or rather the Creeping Jungle is where we have some of these buildings. Let's go ahead and get this upgrade going, otherwise we're kind of falling behind in terms of recruitment capabilities. Or I could save up. I've got the population surplus. Yeah, I just don't have the money. Sure, let's save up. We won't be recruiting anytime too soon. Flaxland, let's go ahead and instead get you maybe something for public order. We can get some stables over here. Start working towards the Demigryph Knights with halberds and whatnot. Higher tier cavalry units. Yeah, that seems like a not terrible idea. Because let's see, one of you will Temple of Sigmar will have the blacksmith, I think. Snide's Head, you can get timber. So sure, let's go ahead and get, where'd we go? Up this path over here, we'll need the blacksmith eventually and the foundry, sure, that's fine, but I would like to get Empire Knights recruitable sooner rather than later, and then eventually get the Demigryph Knights as well. So sure, let's go ahead with the stables. You are not moved, that'll be Roderick. Yep, let's get you moving this way. I'm feeling, you know, relatively comfortable. We can't afford these repairs. Maybe that would be a better idea. Because again, we're not going to be recruiting anytime soon. So let's maybe go ahead and get this and this done. And the next turn we should be able to crush this rebellion and then we might finally have a moment of peace. But we had another damage building somewhere. Is it just these? We've already given them the repair order. Yeah, we should be fine. Alright. That's the turn. Man. Oh, I'm so upset. Oh, so upset. Not one, but two named units and or individuals. I should have fought that battle against the Greenskins. I don't know what I was thinking. So, I think I was mentioning this previously, but there has been a lot of, in the comments, many of you have suggested that, you know, when it's that easy, just auto-resolve it. And I agree, it can be boring to watch a battle like that, or it slows us down a lot as well. When we get 1 hour a day, sometimes it slows us down. I feel like that's something I've been suffering from a fair bit. Okay. So I guess that's what I was thinking, is, well, we'll auto-resolve this and we can get more done. We can finish this rebellion off today, for example. But now I'm paying the price. Now I'm paying the price. Now, some of you actually were also suggesting in the comments that I should slow things down a little bit, in terms of, on the topic of pace, in terms of how quickly I expand. You might not be wrong about that, because we find ourselves in a bit of a situation from a hostility perspective and from an aggression perspective. But I'm not too worried about going to war with the Vampire Coast Mutineers, take their land. I'm worried about the upcoming war against, well, what is now a Heshwatl. It'll be inevitability, obviously. They'll either declare war on me or I'll declare war on them, but it's going to happen. And that's what I'm worried about, because that also becomes a two-pronged war. Now, the New World colonies are our allies, so they will join us. They'd better, after they stole this territory for us. From us, sorry. Even trade territory. Anybody else wanting to trade? No, nobody else wants to trade. Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and get Markus rushing down. We can get over here to reinforce. We could recruit 8 turns until we can get them. What do we got in this army? What do we got? 3 question marks. Fair enough. You're very close. You won't be able to join, unfortunately. We're fairly full strength-ish. Go ahead and get in there.
Markus Wulfhart.
Let's upgrade Yorick Grim as well. Let's get you another step of triangulation, perhaps. For damage output.
Yes.
If I were to sally forth. Oh, wow. Like, can I auto-resolve this? Should I auto-resolve this? Am I overestimating auto-resolve again? You know what they say, right? Once bitten, twice shy, and folks, I'm feeling really shy. We're gonna take this to the battlefield. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. We've got reinforcements coming in from both sides, so we're gonna sandwich the enemy, which is actually a little terrifying. We've got a lot of Vanguard deployment, so we could actually Vanguard deploy with our friends over here. We've got a fair amount of it, actually. Well, we have to Vanguard deploy all the way back over here in this corner. Like so. I don't necessarily like our approach over here. Will they turn around and come towards us? Or will they move this way and keep Markus' army that far back? I don't know. Let's go ahead and form up over here. We've got the garrison coming up from behind us. So the garrison of Flaxland marches once more. Let's go ahead and set you guys up. We have no front line until the garrison arrives, so that'll be scary. Let's move off to the side over here. We've got you guys all grouped up, sure. You back over here and get you two grouped up as well. Back over here. Let's get you up a little bit. Okay, and then once Markus arrives, I mean, hopefully they won't divert too many forces up there, because then I'll be in trouble. Then I'll be in a lot of trouble. But, yeah, let's begin. Yeah. Oh, wow, what did I do? Be back. Yeah, it's my scouting force. Why not? It's completely intentional. 100%. Yeah, I don't want to end up fighting on two fronts. Okay, these guys are arriving over here. All up as quickly as possible. Let's go. Got a bunch of swords arriving as well. This is a hot mess. Where are all of our crossbows?
Avoiding combat! Crossbowmen! Ready!
Go.
Ready to engage!
Join these guys. Hurry it up.
Weapons at the ready!
Hurry, 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 hurry. They're coming, they're coming. Firing away, trying to get some work done here and there. Okay, good stuff. Get you guys coming through. Let's go.
Sigma call!
Okay, we're ready to fire. I turn these spears around. Turn you guys around to fire up there.
To battle! Quick march!
Come on now. Fire away. Take care of the skink cohort, maybe. You guys are arriving. Fire up there, come on. Pull you back. Get you firing up here as well. These knights up. You guys are all coming down. It's going to take a while. Getting some work done over here. We have to hold this line for a while. Come on now, fire away. Doing okay over here, it looks like.
State troops ready!
Spears, I could get involved, maybe. Keep you pushing through. Hate fighting in the trees. Let's go up. Hold the line. You guys firing over here and charging in. Sure, why not? Gotta hold these guys in place. Let's go, let's go. Holding over here. Pull back.
Missiles will fly!
Fire over here.
Bring it down!
Guys are coming in hard.
Company!
It's gonna hurt. Come on, get over here. Push through. You're done over there. Turn around, fire over here, please. Firing over there, sure. You're coming through. You're coming through. Let's go.
Withdraw!
Come on now.
Crossbows ready, General!
Fire over here. Fire over here for sure.
All ranks fire! We're
Pull you back. Pull you back.
No lingering!
Go. Let's go.
Sigma commands!
Holding the line there. Yeah, keep those guys at bay. Get you coming through. Let's go. Guys have had a hard time. Get you out of there. Get you out of there. Get you out of there.
Take the ground!
Come on. Fire where? Fire over here.
Take aim!
Keep them running. Push down over here. Push you through. Let's go. These guys are still coming through. Wow, those reinforcements are well out of position. Well out of position. How are we doing over here? A little fire up here. Let's do it. Pull you back. Pull you back. Let's get you firing over here, please. Let's get you firing over here as well, please. Let's go. Get you up there. Get some work done over here. Looks like it. Finally arrived. Okay, let's push you through. Let's push you through this way. You guys are all here now. Let's go ahead and use you. Let's go. As quickly as possible. We're coming through. You turn around, fire over where here. You turn around and fire over here. Alright. We're doing back over here. Kind of holding the line.
Crossbows ready, General! Quick march!
These guys, this battle is going on in so many fronts. Pull you guys back. Go ahead and fire over here. Go. Get you firing over here, please. Bring around that way as well. Let's go ahead and push down this way. Pull you away, buddy. Get you pushing down this way. Let's go. You're still firing over here, sure. Turn you around, fire this way. Get you fire up that way. Pull you back. Let's get you back over here. Let's go. A couple of our units are definitely not having a good time, but overall, we're managing. We're managing. Get you up over here. Let's go. Get you up over here. Those revenge to get out of there. These guys are suffering some heavy losses. That's great. Come on. There we go. Fire over here next. And okay over there. You guys get out of there. Come on, pull back. These guys are giving up. Oh my god. Heavy, heavy, heavy losses this session. Heavy losses. But that's the price we pay for spreading the good word of the Emperor and Sigmar and all that is right and righteous and holy and good. My God. My dear God. Try and finish off everything we can. Go ahead and get that shot in there. Yeah, the fact that the reinforcements were well out of position was definitely not good for me. I don't think we lost any units. We suffered a lot of damage, but I don't think we lost any units. We came close. We came close. Here comes the sure shot over here. Come on, Marcus. Are you serious? We just hit the side of the hill? Yep, we absolutely hit the side of the hill. I want to hurt him, but not finish him off. Just so that if this battle happens again, the leadership is easy to take out. And the battle, decisive victory. Didn't feel like it, but I'll take it. Yeah, we were well out of position there. But you know what? With Marcus' army having taken so much damage and being in a somewhat pitiful state, it means that we don't have to re-recruit too much. We can actually hand off some of these regiments of renown, as well as the war wagons with the mortars. Feels like the right call. Yeah, you know what? We didn't lose anything. Yeah, everything survived. A fantastically led battle, if I say so myself, even though I completely disagree with that statement. Go ahead with the... I don't want to lose replenishment. Alright, Dragon Helm for Kantz there. Well, fair enough. Obsidian Blade obtained as well. Tradesman, good stuff. Good stuff. What is this army? How is it still standing? Why is it still standing? I could chase it down and finish it off. It shouldn't be able to stand against us. Quite a few skinks. Our artillery should be able to cap it off. We've got you. Now what's going to happen is Kantz is going to have to lead the charge and get the reinforcements. And at least this time they'll arrive from the same side. We just don't have much of a front line this time around. I didn't even get to use that steam tank. Damn. Didn't even get to use the steam tank.
The great outdoors.
Oh my God, though. That was something, folks. That was something. And that is where actually we're going to call it a session. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. A lot of downs. You know, but that's how a roller coaster works, right? You get your ups, you get your downs. There were a lot of downs in this one, but we're on the way back up. We've crushed the children of the old ones. We're about to destroy this this Flaxland rebellion, as far as we can read, as far as we can tell, and then we'll have to turn our eyes to the Vampire Coast Mutineers. That's right around the corner. In fact, I'm feeling like we finally have, like last session, we finally got a foothold. Now we have a proper grab. We have like a handhold. We are now climbing the mountain that is Lustria properly. As always, folks, if you did enjoy, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. It makes a very big difference, as I say, in how I approach content on this channel. As always, a massive thanks as well goes out to all of my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel on a monthly basis. You keep us alive and running smoothly, and a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, cheers.